Hey everybody, it's Max Sleepy. Welcome back to the Road to Legend playthrough, Stalker Anomaly. I'm Max Sleepy, following the eponymous hero on his quest to become a zone legend. As you can see, we're up to 672 now, coming up to, I think, is going to be the end of Rookie. And I think if we... there is somewhere here. There we go, rank. So 2000 for a trainee. So we're about halfway to getting out of the dreaded cat there. We're going to try and take this cat out. Nice. 2 cats. Should be some good money from Butcher. Oh yeah, look at that. Loads of glands, loads of teeth. So today's episode, we are going to keep heading north to Rostok because I want to go and meet Barkeep up there. He's a really good source of missions. We're going to meet Duty up there, see if we can pick up a couple of missions from them, because if you get in good with Duty, you can buy some really nice gear from them. I also really like the Duty faction, so yeah, we'll go and make contact with them. We'll probably try and avoid doing anything that will put us at odds with freedom, at least for now. Potentially at some point. Actually, before we do this, just see if he has any work. Sometimes he'll give you a request to basically get a load of mutant parts which you might already have, in which case, you know, you're already there, aren't you? But yeah, so potentially we will change factions at some point. At the moment, Max Sleepy is just a brand new loner in the zone. No factions are going to want him. Let's face it, he's just another rookie. But one day he will be so much more than that. So we'll just go and introduce ourselves, do a few odd jobs, you know, just go and build some rep, really. Because that's what it's all about at the moment, is reputation. Now, I can't remember, have we got any missions to do here in the garbage? We do not. At some point we still... we did have a mission to go to Yantar and drop something off, but that's now gone. Ooh, we've got a new tasteless stashing cordon. We still got that mission Darkscape for the hostage. Ah, here we go. Our scientist friend has gone into the Wil Territory. Okay, I definitely heard something growling and dribbling behind us, but nothing there, so we'll just ignore it. We'll just pop into the flea market quickly. We've probably got some crap that we need to sell, and it's always good to just get rid of it while you have it, really. So here we are, the flea market. Oh, who's this cool duty boy? Who's this? Sergeant Plahenko. Apparently I have a job for him. He's the guy that wants me to... he's the one that needs me to go to drop off that item to the ecologist at Yantar. Yeah, we will go round to that, my friend. Assuming your friend doesn't get murdered by the mercenaries in Wil Territory. So, Mr. Dancer here, he's still selling. I would quite like this. I would really quite like this. I'm going to buy that. I think we're going to just get rid of all of our MP5 ammo. Is he selling any? He's selling a few. 545 rounds. We'll buy all of those. Yeah, I'm feeling good about that decision actually, because this thing has a pretty tidy scope on it. we'll switch it to single shot. We want to try and save as much ammo as we can, but this is a pretty nice little gun. The zoom is quite incredible. But we are going to need a weapon for closer range still. This PM desperately needs swapping at some point. So we really need to find a new weapon. These guys don't have any quests, do they? It's always worth just double checking. You never know what you're going to get from the random NPCs. Ooh. Carbon fibre layers. Free gubs. We will never turn down free gubs. Max Sleepy wants everything if it isn't nailed down. We don't need to go to sleep. It's only 8 AM. Just going to crack this box open though. As I said, Max wants all the gubbins. I don't believe you can get into that. We always want to skirt this truck and this jeep, because as you can see, I'm leaving the zone shortly. I'm done with it. I can't stand it any longer. Huh. It's not an airport, fella. You don't have to announce your arrival or your departure. So, see you later, mate. I'm sure he'll end up killed by the soldiers that guard the edge. But good luck to him. Now, that tooltip down there, gunsmith toolkits, could be used to repurpose old ammo and old ammo parts. That could be something we do. We could try and get into the gunsmithing. That would certainly help us keep our AK running. But we just need to be a little bit careful as we come down here. There's often packs of mutants that are just hanging out just before the entrance of Rostok, which we just want to be very careful of, because we don't want to get killed. If we're lucky, duty have already taken them out. But there are some stashes over here, little hidden ones that we'll check out just in case. No loot. Oh dear, that's really bad. I did not see that at all. Oh, and we've lost our PM. I can't even see where that PM is. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Such is life in the zone. Max Sleepy, I didn't see that spark. What a fool. Unbelievable. Yeah, some anomalies are harder to spot than others, unfortunately. We didn't get any beeping either to suggest we were near it. Actually, I've just noticed we're not getting any beeping near anomalies. Huh. Interesting. Maybe that's turned off for higher difficulties levels. We'll just climb in here. Nothing. So, are there any? Oh, there are. Cool, call that one. I was hoping the duty boys would. Aha, there we go. Excellent. Duty will take out those ones. It leaves me to just sort out my stuff. Poor doggos. Radiation's made them mad. Ugh. Okay, so I did mention there are some stashes around here, and it's these little grave markers. These are actually stashes, and some of them will have stuff in them. Some of them you can search before you get them pop up on your map as marked stashes. Some of them you can't. There we go. So I didn't have this one marked, but I'm allowed to search that. I believe there's another one around here. See that? Not gonna fall for that again. Nice, Max Sleepy has learned his lesson of crawling around old cars. Have it over here. Alright, we will be respectful. Hello, duties. Anything you want doing? Absolutely. Kill some mutants near the checkpoint. Half the time they're already dead by the time you get to them. Brilliant, brother. Freedom faction patches. We're not going to take that. We're not going to be going out to kill freedomers. Excuse me. Thank you. This looks bad. Something's going on. Ah! Well, that's bad. So we arrived just in time then. I don't want to stay in here for the Psy Storm. I am going to just sprint over to the 100 rads, which is just over here. This is going to be a Psy Storm. I want to spend it in a bar. So, whoa. Here we go. And this is where we're going to spend our time while this Psy Storm goes overhead. So we'll have some food. Oh dear. Stava Cynic has had a bit too much to drink. Poor boy. And here we go. I don't know what the hell you just said. Snitch? Who are you? Oh, you're an informant. Yeah, go on, tell me about it. So just gives us a bit of a lore dump, tells us about the factions. There's always a load of free food and drink in the bar. Sitting on tables and stuff. And drink, nice. Master Sergeant Stepchin wants to go to Wild Territory. We need to go to Wild Territory, so we might tap him up. But here's the barkeep, an incredibly strange looking man. But he's kind of the local loner. Local loner guy. He's a useful man to know. We will sell him smokes, a can of tuna, like cooked food. We'll keep the beans. He normally has some decent work. So Sparkler Artifact we don't want. Encrypted documents in Yantar. Destroy mutants. These will be the same mutants that the duty guy wanted us to take out, so we'll take that. Pseudo tail, I think we already have one. Yeah, look at that. It's easy 2,800 roubles, look. Always nice. So, go to Agrobomb and kill a clear Skystalker? Absolutely not. So there we go. Oh, wonderful. And the mutants are dead. Oh, and look at that. Our friend is actually coming here. Super convenient. So the mutants are probably being killed by duty already. We can potentially already hand that in. Yep, job's done. Wonderful. Free stash received. Easy, easy, easy. Getting some more trust from loners as well. I think the Psy Storm, yeah, the Psy Storm is still ongoing. Another stash in Rostok. Might be able to get up to the army warehouses and take this guy out. That'll probably be a mercenary. We might just be able to snipe him. First we have to wait for this damn storm to go away. Here's Garrick. He's a friendly fellow, he's not going to let us through. So we'll just tee up the other stalkers here, see if anyone else wants anything. There you go, Storm's over. This guy's a guide, he will... he's basically a fast travel system. CZ75, he wants a gun, that's not worth it. For a few reasons, that's not worth it. First of all, they often want them in quite good quality. And second of all, they normally want them in quite good quality. So it's a real pain to not only have to find the specific weapon, but also find that specific weapon working. Those quests are just rubbish, really. But the Snowstorm's over now. We just need to head back and hand in the same mutant quest to this dutier over here. He's going to be very excited to hear that we've completed his mission. And it's just a really, really easy bit of rep, an easy bit of cash. What could be better, really? How you doing, my friend? There we go. Oh, some Tachonka, yeah, 10 grand. And we didn't actually have to do anything. Yeah, Storm did it. That's one of the great things about Stalker. A-life, you know. Quests can just complete themselves. Prototype of life support. No, we don't want to do that quest. Captain Gavrilenko. He's a chill dude. He's always here. Just guarding the door. Yeah, mate. If I find an AKMSN in good quality, trust me, I'll be keeping that for myself. Right, let's see if we can find those ecologists that wandered in from Wil Territory. Get out of here, Stalker. He'll just say that forever. Even if you're like best friends with the duty, even if you're in the duty faction, they will still just tell you to do one, which I always found quite funny. So yeah, this is beautiful Rostok. Great location. Home of duty. And a bit of a neutral ground as well. You can often get quite a lot of different factions hanging around here. Where did these guys go? They die? That's weird. It says they're in Wil Territory, but they're not showing they were. What a strange thing for Monolith to say. Let's just dip our heads into Wil Territory and see if we can find these ecologists, because the mission hasn't failed, but they've vanished. Which is very odd. There's a duty is, which is good. It just says they're here. Quest might be bugged. To be fair. They might have died. Normally the quest does fail successfully though. Of course. Really? There's the centre. That's where I walked. Good So mercs are getting attacked by mutants here. That's good news for us. A lot of people shooting over here. Hug this wall, we should be alright. Clear sky, guys. Oh no, they are normal ecologists. They just had a shootout with. Ah. They shoot out with the mutants. Bureau? Oh, yeah. I love this tiny door. Oh, look at that. That is an artifact. See if we can. Come on, baby. Yeah, look at that.
Я тебя слушаю.
Okay, one done. It's a clear sky, guys. I have no idea where our ecologist has gone. Lost in the ether. This claw is just money. So good. Yeah, free money. Never going to turn that down. But ultimately, not really of any use to us. There is a poltergeist around here somewhere. And I hate poltergeists. They're super creepy. Super annoying to fight. I think sometimes they spawn down where the clear sky guys go in, but they can also spawn over the other side of this train. Either way, very, very annoying. I know this is one of the crashed hinds from called Pripyat, I think it was. Projectile. He was looking for these. Mr. Clear Sky doesn't seem particularly concerned about anything over here. What we're going to do, we're going to stick with... That was one of the mercs. Hasn't seen us yet, I don't think. So the mercs sort of control this tall building over here. It's very annoying. I would like to go over there. It'd be real nice if we could take those mercs out, to be fair. Ooh. Who killed you? Doesn't matter. Okay, we are going to risk moving in here. I wonder if we can... Hell yeah. just over there. You can't just kill it. I think he just one-tapped it. One absolute demon. Yeah, look, the mercs were attacked by mutants. Ooh. 196. Oh. Okay. If I take this patch off, can I use this guy's armor? Yeah, I think I can. Sorry, bro, but I want your armor. And in return, you can have mine. This AK-104 is quite tidy. Same as the Cell 96. The MP5 is absolutely useless. I'm just going to hit the U button to unload all of these weapons. USB 45. If we're going to use any of these weapons, actually I'll keep that 35% condition. That might just work. The sphere helmet's really nice as well. Okay, we are pretty heavily loaded, but I think we're probably just light enough that we can get in and out of here now. This may have ended up being a really good shout coming over here. Oh yeah, man, look. Ugh. Take the L96. Zombies. Yes, this game has zombies in it. Not your typical zombies. These poor fellows are kind of brainwashed. But what they are is a really good source of roubles, ammunition. We're going to start taking these breast cases and ammo parts, just in case. It could end up being quite valuable. Now, we are still down one merc. I have no idea where he is. He could still be upstairs. Potentially. That's a lurker. So we do want to be a little bit careful. We'll drop a quick save here. Not necessarily up here, but there are usually 3 of them. It's plus 12. Nice. Ah, look. That's our bloody ecologist. He's down there. Why is he down there? Oh, a nightmare. We're going to detach the scope from this AK, and we're... What's this condition? 35%. Don't know what the condition is for merchants to buy your old tat. I know it varies merchant to merchant, but I don't know. Ah, no, you. I need you to stop there. So heavy. Ah, fine, we'll get rid of the AK. We're not going to end up using it. We've got our own. And I really want to just drop this parcel off to this boy. Will you just stop walking for a minute? There we go. Oh, sweet. You got any work you want doing? No. Okay. So, quite a good little encounter there. we're going to leave it there for now. Next episode we're going to head back to Rostok. We're going to properly meet duty, and we're going to sell our loot and get ourselves sorted. So, thanks very much for watching. It's been episode 6 of our Road to Legend playlist. We're naturally one step closer every episode. If you have any feedback, comments, leave it down below. Love it, hate it, I don't mind. Comment. Thanks very much. Take care. Max Sleepy signing out.